Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our new designer live series here on SHEIN Official. I am your host, Renee Ariel. Today, I am very excited to be sitting down with Crystal Cox of SHEIN X Cherry Bomb. Her collection is absolutely gorgeous and so fun, so I cannot wait to speak with her about her career, her history, and so much more. So let me go ahead and get her added into the live stream so we can get started. Here we go. There we go. Hi, Crystal.
Hey!
Hi.
Oh, let me flip this. There we go. Oh my goodness.
Love it. Listen, we get to see what's going on all around you.
Right? 360.
Thank you so much for joining our live stream today. I'm so happy to have you.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Hey, so happy to hear that. Well, first and foremost, can you tell our viewers just a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So my name is Crystal. I have Cherry Bomb Swimwear. I am from Charlotte, North Carolina. I grew up about an hour away in a little small town and been here ever since. Fashion design is my passion in life. I love it so much. My goal is to have a successful brand. And actually my background is crazy, but my background is actually in the medical field and real estate. But my passion in life is definitely fashion design.
Oh my gosh, wait, that's so cool that you made that transition. How did that happen for you? When did you officially get in the fashion industry and start a swimwear brand?
That is a good question. So surprisingly, it has been 20 years in the making since I first got this overwhelming desire to do fashion design. It just kind of came out of nowhere. I would start getting all these visions in my head, like late at night. And pretty soon I'd have a sketch pad beside my bed and I'm like, what's happening? Why am I getting all of these designs? And then I discovered like I have a passion for fashion and it chose me, and I'm just so blessed and grateful that it has.
Oh, that's incredible. That's the thing with like life. I feel like you'll always end up on the path that you're meant to, even if you start off doing something so completely different.
Yes.
You made your way back to what your passion is.
Exactly. You just have to follow your passion, and even if it means switching careers, you know, later in life, do it. It's never too late.
100%. And of course, we have you part of our SHEIN X program. How long have you been a part of the program now?
Okay, so it's been since last year around this time that I was accepted into the SHEIN X program. Super, super awesome program. I'm super grateful for the opportunity and, you know, to see everything that's came about from the SHEIN X program. And my collection launched 2 months ago in April.
That's so exciting. Speaking of, love the SHEIN X Cherry Bomb collection on SHEIN. It's so good. What were some of those inspirations behind like the silhouettes? I know you have a lot of like cutouts and color blocking going on. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I have an abundance of designs. I have so many. I have hundreds and hundreds of many different, you know, from tops and dresses and swimwear. So my biggest collection is actually scrubs and swimwear, and I couldn't do either for the SHEIN X. So what I did is I evolved it and kind of revamped my swimwear into the Cherry Bomb SHEIN X line. So, yep. So actually, it's kind of funny. So what started as, here it is. See, this was a swimwear design, and I made it more resort, kind of just by adding these panels here. And I did that for a couple of my Cherry Bomb line with SHEIN X.
Wait, that is so cool. I'm looking at your collection actually right now, and I can see like beyond that one how that could have started with the swimsuit. How do you make that kind of transition? I feel like that can be tricky to go from swimwear to, I mean, I know you're saying like resort wear, still getting like that beachy feel, but how did you come about that or go about that?
Basically, all of my designs can you just kind of resketch and revamp. So a swimmer top can become a top, then it can become a dress. So you just tweak it. And I have so many designs that keep getting revamped, and I just keep envisioning more and more the more I sketch and redo them.
Love that. Cannot wait to see what you come up with next. I know our viewers that are watching are Shein shoppers and have been loving this collection. What would you say so far has been your favorite response from customers, from any influencers?
I would say getting the support from my family and friends, just they're sharing stuff on Facebook and saying they're super proud of me. And seeing that and the reviews and seeing my stuff live on Shein's site, it's a dream come true. And it's been a long, long time coming. Like I said, it's taken me, 20 years to get here. And the response of people out there in the real world wearing my stuff, it's a dream come true.
I love that makes me so happy to hear. I mean, I think your passion and love for this shows through in your designs because, first of all, you can just tell when someone is doing what they're meant to be doing.
Right.
They're doing it in a way that, like, I can't, my brain doesn't work the same way yours does. Like, what you're creating is so special and true to you. And so I think all of that passion, that love that you feel for it shines through in your pieces so, so clearly.
Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that.
Of course. What I would love to know, though, Crystal, is I know we're talking about the inspo for this collection in particular, but in general, where do you get your inspiration from? Where do these visions come from? What inspires you the most? What gets you in like that creative flow?
So I would say sometimes just putting the pencil to the paper, your blank canvas, your paper wants to be more. So you just sit down with your paper and your pencil and it just sketches itself. And then, like I said, revamping things to fit different categories. And honestly, I think inspiration comes from everywhere, right? It comes from the art, the people, other fashion, music, everything that we see, we feel, we hear. I think it kind of leaves like an imprint in our conscious and subconscious mind, and then it comes through in our creations.
Absolutely, and very well said, might I add.
Thank you.
Of course. Crystal, I know this is probably hard to pick, but if you had to choose a favorite piece from your Shein X collection, which would it be, and can you show us?
Ooh, I can. Okay, so my personal favorite is this little color block or two-tone cute little mini dress. It's kind of like a long Henley. You can wear it as a dress. You can wear some boy shorts underneath that and some like thigh-high socks, and it kind of could be lounge. And then I also have a tie with my other piece, which is this, just because you can wear it with with Shein. I actually have these little, these boy shorts that are really cute. Oh, yeah. And it has this little cute diamond. Or you can wear it with a bikini or even some leggings. So it's kind of versatile. It's like sweet, sexy and unique. And I think this one's also my favorite because my best friend said that she loves it and can't wait to wear it. So.
Oh my gosh. Wait, both of those pieces, everything. Can I just tell you, one of my favorite color combos of all time are pink and red. I love pink and red together.
Oh, yeah. So, I love it too.
Yeah, it looks so good together. There's just something, I just love the color combo so much. So like that dress, right up my alley. And behind you, I love that piece because as soon as you said, it's so funny when you're like painting a picture for us of how, these pieces started and evolved from like a swimsuit to actual like daily wear. And then the idea of like wearing these like the outfit behind you to a resort, it just feels also like luxury. You know what I mean?
Yes. So happy to hear you say that. I love hearing people's feedback. Yeah. So, yes.
This would be the piece that like I would save on my vacation to get like that perfect photo for Instagram in. Like,
yes.
Yeah. But Crystal, being in this career and making the big switch, getting to where you are now, I know of course the love for you have of it for design and the fashion world is very rewarding. But for you, what would you say is the biggest achievement that you've had so far in this career?
Let's see. So before just getting to do like 2 fashion shows around 7 years ago, and then I had my stuff previewed just a little bit on the news. But now that Shein X has come to fruition, that's the cherry on top right there. For sure. Because now my stuff is out there and it's real. So
incredible. And that's incredible to hear. That makes me so happy I get to be like a little part of something so cool and so special.
A big part though. Huge part Shein has been.
Thank you. But I would also love to know, and something that I know is super helpful for a lot of our viewers that are interested in getting into this career,
Mhm.
pursuing any kind of path into fashion in
Right.
general, is hearing not just about, the positives, but some of the struggles, some of the things that you've had to
Right.
overcome to get into this field. So for you, what would you say are some of those struggles that you've overcome, and what advice would you offer to anyone else that may experience the same struggles?
Wow. That that's what I like to call a loaded potato question. It's cheesy. Like a loaded potato. But through this 20 years, I have struggled so much. Like, I've had lots of what I call no's and almost. So I got interviewed with Hilfiger and JLo brand back in the day. Betsy Johnson offered me an internship, and I had to say no because I couldn't afford living in New York. I was sexually harassed by the owner of a company, and he offered to do my designs in exchange for sexual favors, which is quid pro quo. I was also stolen from early on in my career, and luckily I had mailed everything back to myself. I sued the company and won. But all of those no's, those almost, those struggles that I've had, it's a part of my book, it's part of my journey. And in the words of Journey, don't stop believing, and don't let the struggle break you, but let it make you. So,
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing all of those stories, because I know as much as you're going through them in like a sentence, I know that they're like loaded stories that at the
right.
time, I'm sure, made you feel like it wasn't just a speed bump, but it was a full stop in what you were doing. And
Right.
a lot of the time,
It did.
yeah, those experiences like that, I mean, you were talking about like the sexual harassment that you experience, and that kind of relationship in the work, all of that can deter a lot of us and stop us from continuing to
Mm-hmm.
pursue a career,
Right.
because we can see the bad side of something and the negative
Mm-hmm.
side of a career,
Mm-hmm.
and that we're like, okay, I want this, because we see
Right.
that as the only career. So I really appreciate you opening up and sharing that, because I think those very specific instances paint a better picture for us that we can also relate to, of things we've gone through or may go through,
Right.
and be like, oh, but like this happens, and that doesn't mean
Right.
that my career won't blossom, that this is the end for me. It
No.
means that there's unfortunately something a lot of people deal with in just different varieties that make us feel like
Right.
the end, but it's just the beginning.
It's yes, and then that struggle really, really can make you stronger and want to thrive even
Yeah.
more. It kind of puts like some fire under you, right? So I'm thankful for all
Yeah.
of that. So
Yeah.
it made me who I am, and I love who I am and where I'm going. So
Absolutely. I mean, look at where you are today. You know what I mean?
right,
And you're
right.
a stronger version of yourself. So I'm so happy
Yes.
that, unfortunately, with all the negative things,
Mhm.
on the bright side, I'm so happy that you're here today.
Yes.
And I feel like you're exactly where you're meant to be.
Yes. Well said.
For you, though, speaking of where you're meant to be, maybe where you're going, what
Mm.
would you say, what imprint do you want to leave in the fashion industry? I know it's another loaded potato question.
Yes, it is a loaded potato question. So my imprint that I want to leave in the fashion world, it's kind of vast just because I'm such a creative person and I have so many passions, right? I almost made it on Shark Tank season 2, which is like a gazillion years ago. I also have a chick lit comedy movie idea that revolves around fashion college. It's kind of like, think of Pitch Perfect meets Mean Girls. I have it
Ooh.
registered with the Writers Guild, so I'm trying to pitch that to hashtag Adam Sandler call me. I pitched to Brett Michaels twice. I want to freelance for other companies. I want to do more with SHEIN. I would love to do more with SHEIN. Actually, little secret, kind of a little secret. My biggest imprint, I would say, is doing another collection with SHEIN, a new category, and then inspiring others through my testimony. I think would be the biggest thing I could do in my whole life is just inspire others to never give up, to overcome it. If I can do it, you can do it. If you can envision it and put your heart and mind to it, you can do it. And so I want my struggles and things in life to be their inspiration that anything is possible if you just believe in you and don't give up.
I
That was a
think
lot
you're
of. I'm sorry.
no. Oh, I think you're already doing it. Something I noticed about you off the bat, just speaking to you, and even this short time, is you're so genuine. I love how you're vulnerable and so upbeat, and like you can tell, like I can tell that you're someone that you make the best of a situation. You look at things like the glass half full, and
Yes.
also talk about the struggles and be vulnerable in that sense. You don't just act like, you know, I got here today, all is well, it's all been perfect. Like I think that's so
Right.
about you, and I think that you will very much, you're already doing, but continue to inspire people through just being yourself, because you're very genuine and authentic, and that's a special thing, and that's a beautiful thing to have in this industry. So thank you for being honest.
Thank you. Thank you for seeing that.
Of course. Well, I know we have a little fun game that we're going to get to, but before we get to that, what I would love to know, because I know we learned a lot about you, Crystal, today, what is one thing, if you were to have like one takeaway, one little tidbit, fun fact, whatever you'd like, that you would like our viewers to know about you, what would it be?
Ooh. Well, I was this many years old, 44, last year when the SHEIN thing evolved to this. So I would say it is never too late in life to keep chasing your dreams, trying to make it happen. I mean, I'll be 85 and I'll be still having goals that I want to achieve. So I think that's the biggest thing in life in general, not with design, but in anybody's goals, is just keep doing it and keep believing and keep just accomplishing new things and broadening your horizon. And your dreams are possible when you realize that they can be real. You know, they're not on a pedestal, right? You can achieve them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Love it. I need that, like, print that speech printed out. I need it framed on my wall. I need to look at that sometime. So thank you. Okay. Crystal, would you be down to play a little rapid fire this or that game with me?
Yes. Rapid fire.
Dress or skirt?
Dress.
Heels or sneakers?
Oh, how about wedges? I'm 5'1.5" so I like a little extra height.
Gotta have the wedge in there. I feel that. Denim or leather?
Oh, denim.
Comedy show or concert?
Oh my gosh, both. Although you can just
hard.
sit home and Netflix the comedy shows.
Yeah. Handmade or store-bought?
I like them both.
Feel that. Smoothies or milkshakes?
Oh, peanut butter smoothies.
Oh, yeah.
Peanut butter banana smoothies. Yes, they're so good.
Oh, I've never had a peanut butter smoothie. Should I try it?
Yes, peanut butter banana. I want to try it. Look, I follow you, and you have some cookies that you make, so I've got to learn your recipe.
I do make some good cookies.
Yeah.
But I need to get into the peanut butter milkshake game, because I have never tried that. But now I'm curious. I've never had that answer before.
Okay, cool. I'll send you the recipe. You send me the recipe.
Okay, yeah, feel that. Sweet or sour?
Oh, sweet, but then I also like spicy.
Oh, yeah. Love a little spice. Summer or winter?
Summer.
Work or vacation?
Oh my, is that a question? Okay, you have to work to go on a vacation, but I choose vacation.
I get that. Feel that. And lastly, online or in-store shopping?
Ooh, I like them both. That's a tie, because it's both good for different reasons.
It's true. There's pros and cons. You gotta, it depends on the day. It depends on the shopping experience. Yeah. Crystal, it's been so fun chatting with you today.
It's been awesome. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Is there anything coming up you could tease for us? Where should we continue to check you out? Tell us the details.
Yeah, so, okay, check me out on my Instagram, Cherry Bomb Swimwear. I have lots of things coming. I have 1 to 2 more coming with the SHEIN X around fall. I really hope to do more, though. And I was invited to do a Dubai fashion show, so it's possible. I might do that as well.
Oh, my gosh. All the things coming. I can't wait to see. Honestly, just everything next, because I think there's going to be lots to come.
I hope so. I can't wait.
Yes, and you guys, thank you so much for tuning into another one of our Instagram Live series. I have been your host, Renee. You can check me out at Renee Ariel on Instagram, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks,
Bye.
Renee.
Bye. Thank you, Crystal.
Thank you.